So this topic is about the terpenoids and terpenoids and the basic classification, biosynthesis and function we will discuss. Terpenoids are the group of natural occurring compound, majority of which occur in the plants. A few of them obtained from other sources. Terpenoids are volatile substances. They give plant and flower their fragrance. They occur widely in the leaves and fruits of the higher plants, conifers, citrus, and eucalyptus plants. So, by the modern definition, terpenoids are the hydrocarbon of the plant origin of their oxygenated, hydrogenated, and dehydrogenated derivatives. The general formula of terpenoids is C5H8 into whole n number of the carbon and the hydrogen atom depend on their types. They have unsaturated molecule composed of link isoprene units. So isoprene units having the 5 carbon unit, and they are also called the isoprenoids. Isoprene role. Basically, the thermal decomposition of terpenoids give isoprene as one of the product. So isoprene role state that the terpenoids molecule are constructed from two or more isoprene units. So Autovist point out that the terpenoids can be built up of the isoprene unit. The physical property of terpenoids are that they are volatile at room temperature, they have odorous, they produce the essence or active constituents of plants, hence called the essential oil. They having the lighter than the water and a high refractive index and are optically very much active. Monoterpenoids. So monoterpenes are a class of the terpenes that consist of the two isoprene units and have the molecular formula C10H16. Monoterpenes may be linear, which we call the acyclic, or contain the ring, which may be the cyclic. So the biochemical modification such as the oxidation and rearrangement produce the related monoterpenoids structure. The example of monoterpenoids is the menthol, which is the monocyclic. For example, menthol is the major constituent of Mentha pipera. It is used as an antiseptic and anti-aesthetics. So menthol, also called the peppermint kaffir or mint kaffir, is the major constituent of peppermint oil and is responsible for its odor and taste and the cooling sensation when applied to the skin. It is ingredient in the cold balm. Menthol is optically active compound with mole formula C10H20 oxygen atoms. So this is the menthol monocyclic form of the terpenoids. The second one is we call this the limonene. A limonene is the colorless liquid at room temperature with an extremely strong smell of oranges. Limonene is common in cosmetic products. As the main odor constituent of citrus, D-limonene is used in food manufacturing and in some medicines, for example, bitter alkaloids as a flavoring. It has been also used in a botanical insecticides. Other example we call the pinene, which is the bicyclic product of the terpenoids. There are two structure isomers found in nature, that is the alpha pinene and the beta pinene. As the name suggests that both forms are important constituent of pine resins. They used by many insects in their chemical communication system. So selective oxidation of pinene with some catalyst in chemical industry give many components for pharmacy, artificial odorant and so on. There is some antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory and anti-tumor activity. Many monoterpenes found in the marine organisms are halogenated such as the halomones. Halomone is the polyhalogenated monoterpenes first isolated from the marine red algae, which is the Portrelia hornemanni. It has attracted research interest because of its promising profile of selective cytotoxicity that suggests its potential use as an other example of the terpenoids which we called as a sequestered terpenoids. Terpenoids are a class of terpenoids that consist of the three isoprene unit and have the molecular formula C15H22. So C16 terpenoids may be acyclic or contain the rings, including many unique combinations. Other example which we called as a zinc. So zinc is the 2-methyl-cyclohexane-1,3-diene in which a hydrogen at the position 5 is substituted by a 6-methyl-hepta-5N2-aol group. So it is the monocyclic sesquiterpenoids which is the predominant constituent of the oil of ginger. It can contribute up to 30% of all the essential oils in the ginger rhizomes. So this is the compound that gives ginger its distinct flavoring. Other example of terpenoids is the bisabolol, a natural monocyclic terpenoids alcohol, a colorless viscous oil almost insoluble in the water and well soluble in the ethanol. It has a weak sweet floral aroma and is used in various fragrances like anti-irritant microbes, anti-inflammatory or antimicrobial activity. Other example which is the diterpenoids. Diterpenes are composed of 4 isoprene units and have a molecular formula C20H32. They are arranged in the different form with respect to their combination. Phytol. A phytol is the acyclic diterpene alcohol that is the precursor for vitamin E and K. Phytol is a terpene found in some strains of the cannabis as well as other plants such as the green tea. Extremely common terpenoids found in all plants, especially to chlorophyll to confer the lipid solubility. It is found in the petroleum sediments. Triterpenoids consist of the 6 isoprene units and have the molecular formula C30H48. The linear triterpene is the squalene. Now we discuss the example of the squalene. Squalene, the major constituent of shark liver oil. Squalene is then processed biosynthetically to generate either the linosterol or the cycloenthrol structure precursor to all the steroids. It is a colorless oil, although improved the sample appear yellow. Squalene is an important ingredient in some vaccine adjuvants, and the squalene has a role in topical skin lubrication and the protection. So this is general biosynthesis of terpenoids, how it has been synthesized in general terminology. In the general diagram, the mevalonate pathway, also known as the isoprenoid pathway or HMG-CO reductase pathway, is helpful to synthesize the terpenoids. Mevalonate pathway operate in the cytosol. The pathway produces the two 5-carbon building blocks called the isopentene prophosphate and dimethyl prophosphate used to make the isoprenoids. Like two important precursor will be used to generate the terpenoids. There is some importance of the terpenoids. For example, plants employ terpenoids metabolites for a variety of basic function for growth and development. They use the majority of terpenoids for more specialized chemical interaction and protection in the biotic-abiotic environment. Plant-based terpenoids have been used by humans in the food, pharmaceuticals, and the chemical industries. There is some ecological importance of terpenoids have gained increased attention to develop the strategies for sustainable pest control and abiotic stress protection. They have been used worldwide for the treatments of many diseases, like it inhibit the different human cancer cell and have anti-cancer drug activity. Many flavoring and nice fragrances are consistent terpenoids because of its nice aroma. It has been used as an anti-malarial drug such as the artimensions and the related compound. They have been rolled in the traditional herbal remedies, and the steroids and steroid in animals are biologically produced for terpenoids precursors. So this is all about the terpenoids and their role in their plant protection and